Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look, today we gonna be going over all the top 5 blue decks in OP10. I know there's been a lot of drama in the streets with blue Doflamingo, but there has to be a different blue deck all our blue users can use. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the content, gang. Let's get it. So welcome back. Let's just go ahead and go straight to the sim and see what blue decks we could possibly use besides boring blue Doflamingo library. Blue Doflamingo. I mean, blue Doflamingo. Actually, hold up. We're not even talking about blue Doflamingo. We're talking about our 5th best top 5 blue deck in the OP10 current meta. Even with EBO2, this is still the 5th best blue deck in the street for the East. It's none other than blue, purple, Vinsmoke, ĎauⱠⱠ. Look, if you're a brand new player and you guys never even played One Piece card game before, this might be a good deck to start off with because this deck alone is less than $100. So the fact that it's even a top 5 deck less than $100 is a very good option. Now, why should you play Vinsmoke, ĎauⱠⱠ? Main reason why is a couple of reasons. First off, this is one of the best combo decks in the game. Just being able to abuse this Vinsmoke Judge. I mean, you hear all the people crying about Gecko Moria. This Judge card you guys see on the screen right now is literally a Gecko 2.0 in this particular deck. Fact, not an opinion. Definitely spinning the block. Definitely shicey as hell. Another card that's really a staple and glue to this deck is this Vinsmoke ETG. You're usually going to be going into this card to apply pressure just because it has that rush at the bottom of its text, and it also subtract 2000 power from a character or leader once it is summoned. Yes, it does have an on play. Yes, it does get hurt by Blackbeard, but let's be real, who doesn't get their pockets ran up by Blackbeard? And we're in the West, so we already know you play Blackbeard, it's a free matchup. I mean, you can literally use just ĎauⱠⱠ's brawls, put it over your eyelids, and still just win, because that's how bad Blackbeard players are really just showing up in OP9, even in OP10. I even feel like even when OP10 comes out, I feel like a lot of people still ain't gonna be playing the deck. It's just too hard, you know. They don't want to have anything wrong with their head years down the line. So, you know, that's another reason why you should probably pick ĎauⱠⱠ. The Blackbeard players is almost non-existent, and even if you do play against Blackbeard, you have cards like Vinsmoke TCG, which is activate main. You have this Vinsmoke ĎauⱠⱠ activate main. So this is kind of like BY Luffy. You guys take a lot of your smaller bodies, you bounce them into the bigger bodies, such as the ĎauⱠⱠ, the EGG. I mean, this EGG right here isn't also running the green, what's it called? The Green Ranger, the green Vinsmoke person, but I guess you really don't need it. You guys are also abusing the Black Maria. This is one of the best purple cards in the game, my personal opinion, in the correct deck. Very nice. Having the Chopper right here, the Porsche. Having this Vinsmoke Saji. This is a OP10 card, so you guys can't really test with this particular deck right at this moment, but OP10 is literally a month away. You might as well go ahead and practice it right now. Same with this card. This is a brand new Foxy card out of OP10, so if you guys do want to try out this deck, actually what we're going to do as well, before we even go over all these cards, we're going to tell you about this stage. Usually the way this deck works is that you guys have to mulligan for stage. If you guys do not see stage, more likely you're going to lose the game. So if you guys ever play this deck, it's a very combo centric deck. It's not necessarily user friendly, but it is cheap to get into. But if you guys always play this deck, always mulligan for the stage. Stage makes this deck go round and round, round and round. So that's pretty much the gist of the 5th best blue deck in the streets for the OP10 meta. Before we're done, we're just gonna scroll over every single card just in case I did not go over one of them, so you guys can literally just pause the video and copy the deck and try it out. But this is the 2nd hardest combo deck to use, 2nd best combo deck in my personal opinion. Actually, I think it probably be 3rd in OP10, right behind green yellow law. So this is the 3rd hardest combo deck to use, but it's very shite, and it gets a buff in OP11. So if you guys do want a deck that's future proof, this is actually a very, very good deck for you. let's go ahead and get to our fourth best deck of the format for our blue deck users. And our fourth best deck, I literally forgot what it was, so I really don't even know what it is. Let's go ahead and click and see. Oh my god, my eyes! Oh my, my eyes! I'm gonna have to call my bid. I'm gonna call my bid and just tell her to just go over every card. I can't read it. Oh, I almost said his name. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh, are you here? Are you here? Yeah, just go over every single one of these cards. All right, yeah, just go over every single one of these cards. Don't ask me what am I doing. Just fucking go over all the cards for me, girl. Sure, what the hell you doing? Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done. Oh shit. Oh, you're done. You tapped me up a show. You must be done. All right, cool. I got pink right here. Oh my god, my eyes are burning. I can't take it. Oh shit. Woo.
Yep, you're a lucky luck boy.
Holy shit. Voldemort almost got us, gang. Voldemort almost got us. I mean, hey, Voldemort almost got us. We almost got. I mean, that couldn't be us, okay? Third best blue deck of the OP10 meta has to be Boa. So Boa is literally a Dofi 2.0. I feel like this can interchange with number 3 spot and the 4 spot when I was looking at results. Voldemort and Boa kind of had similarity when it comes to results, but I'm always putting Boa first above Voldemort. Fact, not an opinion. So for all that being said, this pretty much uses all the same cards that blue Doflamingo uses. If you guys don't want to be a blue Doflamingo crutch, I mean, you guys could just go ahead and use this particular deck. You guys are also running this Kaido, just being able to bounce back an 8 cost or lower back up to the hand. This whole entire deck is revolved around bouncing characters back to the opponent's hands with this Kaido, with this Jozu, and also an OP10 with this Kairos as well. So if you guys are interested into playing this particular deck, it's not like Dofi to where you could also spam the board. I mean, that is still possible with this, you know, the Jinbei into the Weevo, but it's a little bit more of a board control type of deck, just being able to remove big bodies on the board. And also, if you guys do not, if you guys aren't able to remove everything on the board with, you know, one of these 3 cards, you guys also have some of the best board removal in the game with the Gum Red Rock and also this Gravity Blade Raging Tire. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of Boa. Let's go over every single card just in case I missed anything, but this is a tournament, the most recent winning Boa deck in OP10. Okay, the only new card that was really added from what I'm looking at right now on the screen is this Kairos. Besides that, this deck is pretty much, I mean, you could use this deck down OP09, just got to replace the Kairos. But in my personal opinion, I feel like this is the 3rd best blue deck in the OP10 format. So if you guys are a blue fan and you guys don't want to play boring ass Dofi, trash ass Dofi, crutch ass Dofi, tier 0 Dofi, I mean, I could go all day on that deck. Boa is a really good option, especially if blue Dofi does get hit, which I think it will after Worlds. This will take blue Dofi's spot as a premier Warlord engine type of deck, and it's also relatively cheap as well. So that's my 3rd best deck for our blue decks. Our 2nd best deck for our blue decks has to be, is none other than Usopp. Usopp is coming in hot. If you guys don't know what Usopp does, let's go ahead and read his card effect here real quick. Your cost 2 and greater just roasted type characters have a +1 cost. Opponent's turn, once per turn. This effect may be activated when one of your just roasted type characters are removed from the field by your opponent's card effect or are KO'd. So if this card is pretty much, or any of your just roasted cards are removed from the, you know, board, you get an extra plus to your hand. Okay, I mean, it's literally a free draw if you have 5 or less cards from your hand. You guys see right there, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card. This actually is very, very nice late game. You might have 3 or 4 cards, and then you might end up going into, I don't know, maybe this Frankie get KO'd, and then you get a draw, and this also Reborn's another just Rosa type character with a 3 cost or less from the trash. Very shiesty, being able to abuse the Gecko 2.0. As you guys can see, a lot of these decks really did start transitioning off of Gecko Moria because it's almost a dead card. I mean, you're not really getting as much value as you possibly can compared to just using the Rebecca. Okay, so Rebecca, Gecko 2.0 for this particular deck. We already talked about the Kairos just being able to bounce a 5 cost or less to the hand on summon, and I'm pretty sure there's a combo with these two where you could cheat out this particular card. I'm not really too sure with the combo lines. I don't really play this deck, and yeah, but I'm pretty sure Rebecca got some crazy combo lines with this particular deck. You got the Searcher right here, you have Sabo right here. This is pretty much a blanket protection of the 7 cost or lower on your field. If it gets removed, you can just bounce this back to your hand. Indie Golf Games with this Monkey D. Luffy. I'm not really too sure if this is the correct list that a lot of people are going to be trying out, but this is a tournament winning list, and this isn't just a 5-0 list. This is a list that went 9-0. Okay, so I'm picking the list that have a lot of wins under the belt with a long tournament. You playing Bartolomeo, this is a staple. Toy Soldier, this is a staple. If you guys didn't pick up your ults, very crazy on your end, because now this card's about to go up. Another card that's actually a really good staple glue of this deck is this Zoro. Just being able to have rush with the stadium as well, or Coliseum, and also just being able to KO of a cost 4 or less. You tie that in with an Ice Age and also a Gum Giant. I mean, just these 2 cards alone are probably some of the most broken board removal-esque type of cards in the game. Fact, not an opinion. And you also are running this brand new OP10 Cavendish. When attacking once per turn, draw 2 cards, trash-swing cards, so it allows you to cycle out your whole entire hand. So before we end off for our blue-black Usopp players, let's go over every single card just so you guys can see every single card, just in case I did not scroll over every single one of these cards for this particular deck. This is a tier 1 deck. This isn't an S tier deck. This is a tier 1 deck, so it's right underneath Blackbeard and Blue Doflamingo. Okay, so if you guys do want to play a shiesty deck, Usopp's your favorite color. Usopp got the best color combo in the game's history, blue and black. I feel like the second best color combo in the game is probably yellow and black with the triggers. And so if you guys are a big Sakazuki fan, a Usopp fan, pick up all your blue staples, blue-black staples for this deck now, because this is definitely going to be a contender once OP10 releases in the West. Fact, not an opinion. So let's go ahead and get straight into our best deck. Our best blue deck is oh shit, I was Nami? Oh shit. Doflamingo, same shit, right? Same shit. Doflamingo, best blue deck in the game. Y'all, look, as you guys can see, it's nothing even new from OP10, so we're not going to talk about Blue Doflamingo. Let's just go over every single card before I fall back to sleep. It is my lunch break, but so I can't fall asleep. I have to do the rest of my 3 to 4 hours before I go home. If I go to sleep just talking about Dofi, I will be fired. I already did it once trying to talk about Blue Doflamingo, and they gave me a referral and a warning, so we can't let Doflamingo just fucking, you know, ruin my job, okay? We can't let that happen. So Blue Doflamingo, best blue deck in the format. Can't wait for this motherfucker to be banned. And if you guys want to see my personal opinions on Blue Doflamingo, on why it's a tier 0 deck currently in the format, card at the top, go ahead and tap in. We was cooking as we usually do on all our videos, delinquents, as we always do. People all hop the porch as we all do, smoking the loud pack. I said smoking, no, we smoking the loud pack. Look, that's all I got. But look, before I go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go.